Good morning, students. Welcome to LP Savani Riverside School, Dapoli, Surat. Standard 7, Subject Mathematics. Chapter number 6, Triangle and its Property. So, in this chapter, we have to learn the introduction about angle sum property of a triangle. First of all, what is angle sum property? So there is a remarkable property connecting the three angles of a triangle. You are going to see through the following four activities. So first activity is draw a, draw a triangle like this. Okay, you have to draw triangle like this, cut on the three angles and rearrange them in the show in the figure. So you have to cut that three figures and you have to join these three figure like this, 1 2 and 3. This angle is a right angle and so has measure 180. So here you can measure this angle 180 like this. Then after thus the sum of the measurement of these three angles are triangle. Okay, so that is a 180-degree. This property is known as the angle sum property of the triangle. Let's we take another activity. The same fact you can observe in a different way also. Take three copies of any triangle, say triangle ABC. It have name 1 2 and 3 there. Then after second one is 1 2 and 3 and third one is also 1 2 and 3. There are three angles in that particular triangle. Let's we use that property for that. Arrange them as shown in the figure 6.15. What do you observe about the angle 1 2 and 3? So here angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3 having sum 180. So these three are the exterior angles and it having property like this, 1 plus 2 plus 3. Take a piece of paper and cut out a triangle, say triangle ABC, that is figure 6.16, and it having, there are three parts. First one is altitude AM and its module, but here module is not available, so here we have to take only the altitude for that. Then after find now three corners such that all three vertices A, B and C and touch at M. Here you have to find the vertices A, B, C and M like this. Then after you find that all the three angles from together a straight angle. This again shows that the sum of the measures of the three angles of triangle is 180. Draw any three triangles such as triangle ABC, triangle PQR and triangle XYZ in your notebook. So use your protractor and measure each of the angle this triangle in tabulate results. So here triangle ABC having three triangles, measurement of triangle, measurement of A is equal to measurement of B is equal to and measurement of C is equal to. So you have to measure with the help of protractor and you have to write the measurement of the measurement of angle A, B and C in this table, and then after you have to put the sum of that three angles in that proper format and you have to got the sum of that three angles. Same procedure you have to draw for triangle PQR and triangle XYZ. Here you can got the angle sum of that particular triangle. Allowing merging error in the measurement, you will find that the last column always give 180 or nearby 180. When perfect precision is possible, this will also show that the sum of the measurement of the three angles of a triangle is 180. So here sum of measurement of triangle is 180. You are now ready to give a formal justification of your assertion through the logical arguments. So here you can got the logical argument statement: the total measurement of three angles of a triangle is 180. So here we can get the possess triangle is having angle sum 180. In this triangle A, B and C, you can see observe that 1 plus 2 plus 3 having measurement sum is 180. To justify this, let us use the exterior angle property for triangle. So here angle 4 is exterior angle property. So the exterior angle having a sum 1 plus 2 is equal to 4. It is a exterior angle sum property. So then after here 1, 2, 3 angles are of the triangle ABC, and angle 4 is the exterior angle when BC is extended to D. Then after justification 1 plus 2, that is a 4. It is by using the angle sum property of that, and here angle 1, 2, 3 and 4 is equal to 4 plus 3. Here 3 is the adding of both 4 plus 3. I just give the simplification of this equation 1, 2 and 4, and 1, 2 I add the 3 at the both side of this equation. So here in previous equation you can see that 1 plus 2 is equal to 4, but after adding 3 we got the 1, 2, 3 and 4, 3 over here. So because adding 3 at the both side of the equation, then after angle 4 and angle 3 from the linear pair, so it is 180. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 180. Let us see how we can use this property in a number of ways. Then after we have to take one example. This is one example. In the given figure, find measurement of P by angle sum property of a triangle. Measurement angle P plus 47 plus 52 is equal to 180, and then after measurement of P is equal to 52 and measurement of P is equal to 81. In this way we can solve the example like this. Exercise 6.3 I will going to teach you in the Zoom lecture, so you have to get ID and password from your teacher or from school. Okay, if you are not suddenly joined the Zoom class, please directly contact to school, because it is the authority of school for that, and you have to must be get the ID and password to connect with Zoom classes. Okay, so contact your class teacher and school first, then after you have to get the Zoom ID and password. And exercise I will going to teach you in Zoom class only. In the video links I will teach you only introduction for that, nothing else, because that takes lots of time to teach you. So in Zoom class it is possible. So you have, if you want to learn the exercises of this chapter, you must have to connect with Zoom lectures in our schools. Okay, so there are many examples in exercise 6.3. Then after let's we take the introduction about the two spatial triangles, equilateral and isosceles. So in this you can see that if any triangle having the same measurement of this side, means its size is same and the angles are also same, that is known as a isosceles triangle. Okay, and equilateral means it have all sides having same measurement, and here you can say that it have every angles are same. So we conclude that the equilateral triangle have all sides are here same and each angle has measure 60 degree. Then after a triangle in which two sides are equal length is called isoscale. So here you can see that there are two sides are same and their angles are also two angles are same. So this kind of triangle is known as isoscale triangle. We use the property of this isoscale triangle in next exercise. Okay, so if you want to learn about the exercise 6.4, you must have to get the ID and password from your class teacher in school and try to join the Zoom class if you want to learn exercises. Okay, thank you so much.